Ashma Olmos reporting from STMK National. Scientists have been discussing the strange new flight patterns of local birds. Please watch this video that was shared with us from Associated Press.
I thought someone punched me on the head or something, but he pecked on my head and it really hurt.
It was very sudden and very quick, and it wasn't like from the movie. It wasn't that bad, but it was freaky. It is freaky. I mean, this is my first day in the city, and I'm like, okay, we're off to a good start.
This may not be a laughing matter, though. Several birds from several states have been attacking people. They may be coming down with something.
Hello?
Hey Alice, I was wondering if you want to go out for dinner today?
Ew, I don't have much of an appetite tonight.
Okay, fine. I'll go by myself again.
Mel? I don't feel so well.
Alice? Are you okay? Alice?
Have you had any other symptoms?
Maybe a few. I've been cold.
Anything else? Anything unusual?
No, just my eyes.
I'm going to take a blood sample and send it to the lab. Okay, I'm going to take this to the lab.
Is it evolving? Dr. Durling, please tell me Alice Wonder is still in the hospital.
Alice, we're going to have to move you to the special cases unit.
This virus could be drastically dangerous. It looks similar to Ebola. I don't know if it's evolving or if it's a whole new virus.
Alice, we need to know everything you've touched in the last few days.
I pet my cat and I went to work.
What do you do for a living?
Human resources at Nortec.
Did you talk to anyone that day?
No, just me and paperwork.
Is your cat an outdoor cat?
Yeah. Why is that important?
Does your cat eat birds?
Yeah, he was pawing at one yesterday, but I picked him up and he accidentally scratched me.
Thank you for the information. Okay, we need a game plan here. We have to examine the area where the cat was digging around, or maybe even the cat itself. If this virus is jumping species or being transmitted through birds, we could have an epidemic on our hands.
Figuring out the virus's antigens will help us tremendously. I think the obvious thing to do first is quarantine the patient.
I'm living in a nightmare. Doctor? Someone? Seems to be the problem. I need you to tell me what is going on with my body. I need answers. My body is falling apart.
Have you noticed any other symptoms?
No. Why? Is my hair falling out?
Hi, is something wrong?
Alice just noticed her skin is starting to slough off and she's developed a twitch. Do you have any opinions?
Well, it is clear where the virus has entered the body. It's almost certain that the scratch from your cat is the cause of your condition.
A virus? Will it kill me?
I think before we start jumping to any conclusions, we should probably research this a little more. As soon as we find out anything, you'll be the first to know.
Okay.
Hey Alice, how's it going?
Just a boy standing outside the window.
Alice, that's not even possible. We're on the 6th floor.
No, look.
Alice, there's no one there.
Yeah, someone is screaming.
Alice, no one is screaming. Sorry, Alice.
Alice is no more.
Okay, I'm just gonna let let you rest and be in the care of some very well-trained doctors. See you later.
This is an important message from the Center for Disease Control.
Hello. This message is from the CDC and about emerging virus. Please take this message very seriously. This is an important message from the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services and the Center for Disease Control. There has been recently an infectious outbreak of the virus Bloody Alice. It is extremely contagious. There is a large chance this disease could turn into a pandemic. You should take important steps to prevent catching Bloody Alice. Make plans to protect people with special needs and pets. Keep all indoor pets indoors until further notice. If they must go outside, monitor them closely to ensure they do not touch any other animals. Stock your home and vehicle with emergency supplies. Watch others and yourself for symptoms. Stay tuned to the radio, television, or your local authorities for other further news and notifications. The following list is a list of symptoms for you to watch yourself and for others. If anyone starts showing these symptoms, immediately call 1-800-ZOMBIES and cease any physical contact with those expressing symptoms. These symptoms are red color rimming others' eyelids, similar to the appearance of pink eye, rapid hiccups occurring simultaneously, severe chills or feeling of coldness, loss of appetite or hunger, blood running from eyes, or hallucinations. This disease is transmitted through contact with infected birds. If you see a dead bird, do not approach it and call the appropriate authorities immediately. The appropriate authorities will be given to you by your local news station. The virus Bloody Alice has and can jump species.
So Christine, what exactly does this virus do?
Basically, it causes zombification, which is the loss of human emotions and normal hunger. The only things that zombies hunger for is the infection of healthy humans.
What's the best way to avoid zombification?
I would build up supplies immediately. Go to the store and buy all necessary foods, non-perishable items, any way to board up windows, etc. Lock yourself and your family and friends in any location.
What do you mean by take no risks?
Well, as awful and heartbreaking as it is, if you see someone in need on the streets asking for help, do not help them. They could be starting to show symptoms and they could kill your entire family.
Are you saying that if I'm home and I have supplies, someone comes to my door begging for help, I shouldn't let them in?
You shouldn't even approach the door. Just lock it.
Okay, thank you, Christine. Please keep tuned for important information from your children and other informative interviews. Hello, this is Ashma Almost from STMK News. I am here with a real live zombie. This is patient Alice Wonder. She has been in the special care unit for the past 2 days. She has come down with a rare case of the Bloody Alice virus, which is named after her. If you see a zombie, please do not approach it. I'm safe because I'm behind this glassed door. Oh my God, I think she notices I'm here. So Alice Wonder, how does it feel? How does it feel to be a zombie? Okay. Next, we have an important interview with one of the doctors that discovered the virus. ER, Dr. Durley. Welcome, Dr. Durley.
Thank you for having me.
So, tell us, doctor, how did you and Dr. T. Mala discover the virus?
Well, we had a very unusual patient come in that displayed very strange and confusing set of symptoms. So I immediately took a blood test and sent it to our best immunologist, Dr. Tamala. She examined the blood and found it very full of a virus similar to Ebola, which makes sense.
Why does that make sense?
Well, some of the symptoms were really similar, but some symptoms were new.
Like what?
Like the chills, the hiccups, and the hallucinations.
Speaking about hallucinations, how bad are these?
They are very severe, they are not mild, and they evoke a very large sense of fear in the patient. They are severe and disturbing images.
How are the hospitals helping to stop the spread of the outbreak?
Well, every hospital is giving free samples and sending out in the mail like gloves and masks and any other like antibacterial soaps to keep people clean.
What do the hospitals do with the incoming infected patients?
We have certain hospitals in the area that are specifically designated spots for a zombie outbreak. meaning that if you break your leg, you will not go to one of these hospitals. You go to another one, and anyone with the symptoms, red eyes or bleeding eyes or hiccups or anything, will go to the zombie outbreak hospital to keep the patient separate.
Does this mean that this is an airborne virus?
Not at all. We just want to decrease the risk of any infection if possible. We have a major epidemic on our hands. About a quarter of America has been infected with the Bloody Alice virus.
I have noticed that it shares similarities with the fatal Ebola virus. Because Ebola has evolved, it has taken on new symptoms, making it a new virus.
Using probes, we detected what the virus does on a cellular and tissue level. On a cellular level, the package is accepted through the host membrane.
The RNA uses reverse transcriptase to translate RNA to DNA. The DNA uses DNA polymerase to transcribe DNA to mRNA so that the host cell can produce polypeptides, which encase viral RNA, creating more viruses. This virus goes through the lytic cycle, which causes the host cell to lyse, thus releasing newly formed viruses to further infect other host cells to go through the same process.
On the tissue level, patient 0 has expressed twitching, chills, bloody eyes, hallucinations, appetite loss, and more. The patient has expressed a severe decrease in her hormone of balance because her normal body functions are starting to shut down. The hormone decrease causes the need for serotonin, usually found in the intestines and brain, while the blood secreting from her eye sockets is due to the sudden drop in hormone levels. One of her symptoms, twitching, is caused because of her sudden weight loss from her lack of appetite. The infected patient has lost a significant amount of blood from her eyes, decreasing the iron in her body. This is due in part because her body is not getting the iron that it needs.
Since she is not eating enough, her metabolism is not working efficiently, thus reducing the heat of her body. Not only is her metabolism not functioning correctly because of her appetite loss, but she is severely hallucinating. She claims that there are voices in her head and is seeing apparitions of small children. Her sanity is on the line here, doctors.
It seems that our patient 0 is slowly recovering. This case has been profound and astounding, and the fact that this patient has been able to cure herself is a miracle. We may want to draw some more blood from her to see how exactly she's doing this.
While looking at patient 0's blood, it is clear that she has antigens that have fought off the virus. Alice? It's time to take your pills, Alice. What? Your pills. You take them daily, remember?
Where am I?
You're in the mental hospital. You've been here for over 5 years. Are you feeling okay?
Yeah, just a weird dream.